Good evening, I hope everyone's well today. I was watching this interview on Good Morning Britain that Reform leader Nigel Farage gave with Susanna Reid and Yvette Cooper's husband Ed Balls this morning, where they attempted to put the blame of the summer riots on him because he raised the questions in a vacuum about the identity of the alleged murderer of the people in Southport. There was a vacuum, and people are going to speculate in a vacuum. That's the nature of a crime when something horrific like this happens. What they try to say is that he said that the person was a migrant. I don't think he did. Let's be honest. I don't think he did. I think that the person who's been accused of these crimes was the son of Rwandan refugees. So there is a migrant connection there, just not direct. It is a generation separated, as it were. His job as Reform leader in these mainstream interviews is to appear reasoned, to appear composed, to appear non-threatening, and to appear like he's the voice of reason. He's done this yet again today. He's shown the bias of the media up, their hostility towards Reform. Both of them wouldn't let him get a word in edgeways. They both looked really, really ridiculous, and he looked like he was being attacked. Because he was. That's just an objective opinion on that matter. So when people are coming down on Farage saying he's not being as forceful in some of the areas that we would like, maybe remigration, maybe talking about demographic change in the country, he has the job of being non-threatening. He has the job of being the friendly face on the Reform tin. There's people behind the scenes that are more involved with Reform, such as Matt Goodwin, and the younger generation that are about my age, shall we say, rather than Farage. Farage is more from my parents, their age, between 60 and 70. That's his demographic. The generation below are the ones that are having these important conversations that we all want them to be talking about. There's a lot of moving pieces. Farage is the friendly face on the tin. He's doing what he needs to do, so bear that in mind. He's coming across as non-imposing and non-threatening, and that's what Reform needs to be moving forward if they're going to win over people that are not already Reformers. That's just my opinion. Your mileage may vary. However, what you need to remember as well is that the mainstream media is dying, the legacy media is dying, and each time they do an attack on Reform or anybody who's not in the Westminster bubble, they look utterly ridiculous, and they do expose themselves. So people will ask, well, why does Farage continue to go on these shows? Because it shows the mainstream media up for what they are. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Comment below if you think I'm talking out my rear end. Have a good day.